Hello, fine people of the interwebs. My name is Andrew of Border Farm Games, and welcome to the new series, which is going to be one of the hit things for the summer, at least for me. Throwback Thursday or Retro Corner. Probably I'll go with Retro Corner, where the current project is going to be playing all the story missions of the Vanilla Dawn of War. So let's get into it. Since this is your first time playing, blah 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 blah. No, it's not my first time. In no way. Yeah, normal will cut it for me. I'm not a hardcore tactician or anything like that. I'm just dabbling around. Yeah. What? Okay, dawn of our campaign. Start campaign. Yeah, great. Alright. So the reason I chose this game is that Warhammer 40k is always and constantly is a part of my life, and as luck would have it, it's absolutely one of the best sci-fi universes, and well, this game, I will go on after the cinematic.
In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter!
That guy always looked like a scumbag for me. Maybe.
Run for your lives!
Cowards. Yeah, that's why.
You will fight or you will die.
Or I don't know why. Yeah, we arrived. The absolute good guys of the story. Look at those swordsmanship skills.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Raven's 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord, but the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead.
Yeah, because they don't...
Brothers! Let us destroy this alien filth!
Yeah, so any more to say, Captain Angelos? Yeah, anyway, so the orcs don't perceive fear as we do. They practically really don't know what it is. It's practically missing from their vocabulary.
What a glorious day for a battle! As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished. The Emperor protects.
Yeah.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yeah, so...
For the glory of the Emperor.
Where's what?
We shall know no fear. The stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base. We must start capturing strategic points. These
I'm
three
way ahead
closest
of you,
strategic
game.
points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others.
Yeah, that we do.
The first thing we need is a chapel barracks. That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads.
Will you stop it, seriously? I know everything. Let me play the stupid game. So, yeah, what I wanted to say, or what I started, regardless of the
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can
first
be no
mission,
peace. For
this
the Emperor,
game always
we
used
shall
to be
know
one of
no
the best.
fear.
Hold on a second. Sound, voice volume. I think I take everything down so that I don't have to yell all the time to be heard. Resume game, yeah, much better. So ever since I came to play this game, that has been one of my favorites. And
on alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
It's the reason for many failed exams and whatnot, because this game was mostly part of my university time, albeit this was released in 2003 or 2004, I think, when I was still in secondary school, and I got it not long after its release, but when I became hardcore Warhammer fan and started play this game was
he who stands
when
with
I
me
was
shall be my
at
brother.
University.
The enemy is attacking.
Emperor.
Yeah, the enemy is attacking. You help your brothers. Yeah, okay, let's see. We need a chapel barrack. He was yelling about that. Let's place it over here. And you start putting up listening posts, because that
on alert, brothers. The enemy must
that
be
helps
nearby.
Staking the
faith and duty.
Requisition
Strategic
points.
point identified.
Strategic points, yeah, they give requisition. So there's that. So the idea for the series that I'm going to play one mission each episode. That means that the episodes are slowly
Praise
going to
the Emperor
grow
for the honor of the chapter.
longer and longer.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished.
But
now you can build some more Space Marine squads. Well done. We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource, which we can use when we build squads and equipment. If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get access to them.
Build protocol.
Alright, so
Beware
we must build armory. And we will do that, but first I want some Space Marine squads. These were the good old days when these bad boys, the
The point
servitors,
is now
took up,
protected from an
squad
orc retaliation. We should continue to build listening posts on all our captured points.
Yeah, and ideally we should capture all the points, but I don't think we'll do that, because then we will sit here until tomorrow.
It is time to hunt down the source of these orcs. They must have a base somewhere within the walls of this Imperial facility. But where?
Yeah. So for some reason the graphics are fishy, and the funny thing is that we usually play multiplayer on Soulstorm with Rob, and there everything is fine with the animations and all that.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Alright, we need to build an armory. Not that, the armory. I know by heart which is which, but yeah, like that. Quick like. Alright. Alright, so secure the spaceport.
Beware
I
the
think we
alien,
can
the
roll
mutant,
around so that
the heretic.
things move. So we usually play Soulstorm with Rob.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
And the idea is that every now and then we're going to make videos
Agreed.
where we
Follow
play
my
that.
lead.
Doesn't always have to be Borderlands.
For the
if
Emperor.
you know what I mean.
Here to serve.
Alright, you can go back and practically
I
build
shall
nothing
obey.
because everything is. Oh, it's so bad. Like in
Beware the
StarCraft,
alien,
there is
the
a
mutant,
command.
the heretic.
If you push F2, then all
For
your
the glory
military
of the
units
Emperor.
are selected.
Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy bolters.
Yeah, and I will go with the heavy bolters.
By my command. Attack!
They are a tad bit more
For the
powerful.
armor chapter and orc camp. And look there. A break in the spaceport's defensive wall. Not falter. They must have blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any other foul creatures may have constructed. We must not forget our power needs. Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
Or,
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
or build several series of the same right away like this. Yeah. There goes your next week, son.
The Emperor protects.
I have them.
For terror, we shall know no fear.
Oh,
Those
I
Imperial
know
Guardsmen
no
look
fear.
like they could use some assistance. Come, brothers, make haste.
Our prayers have been answered. Here come the Space Marines!
Yeah, let's save the
Plasma
Imperial Guard
generators will
guys.
continue to produce power at a constant rate. But there is a limit of how many plasma generators can be built.
Just so you
per
know, when
stronghold.
I'm playing Soulstorm, I usually play. Oh, these autosieves are going to kill me. Is there a way to turn them off? Options. No, not in here at least.
For terror.
I think they're going to join us.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we
Someday.
started acting like it.
No, because
Objective log.
Force Commander or Captain guy said that he leaves the guardsmen at their commander's judgment. At Governor Scumbag or what's its name. I mean, he looks like one. Seriously, he. I think it's safe to say without spoiling that he's going to stay loyal
Securing objective.
all the way. But
Praise the
I just,
Emperor. For terror. For terror.
he's got this ferret
We
face
shall
and all
know
that.
no fear.
So
Faith and duty. I serve mankind. I shall not fail. We are united in his
some more
service.
orcs are.
Follow me into battle.
It's going
For
to be
terror.
good to kill some.
For terror.
Move closer.
By my command. Attack.
Drive me
For the
closer.
Emperor.
I want to hit them with my
Follow
sword.
me into battle. I shall not fail. Agreed. For the glory of the Emperor.
Yeah, so I first, well, I knew that Warhammer 40k was a thing ever since I was
For the glory of the
a
Emperor.
school kid,
My aim shall
because
not falter.
I've seen the Warhammer 40k turn-based strategy games in
I serve
computer
mankind.
game magazines in the 90s. like the one there was one called Chaos Gate or what, right? And so I knew that it was a thing, and then I came around to read Ian Watson's Space Marine, which is a pretty good story, and I firmly believe that so is Inquisitor, even though Alpha Abuser and his bunch pooped on it
I shall not fail.
not so long ago. I mean, it's not without problems, and what he says is pretty much
I
true.
serve mankind.
It's got truth to it, but otherwise it's a nice. It's got potential. And yeah, so I read Space Marine. So all I knew about the universe was that, and then came this game, and I was blown away
By my
about
command.
seeing
Attack.
Space Marines in action, and then there was the Imperial Guard in action and all that good stuff. So
For the honor of the chapter. For the glory of the Emperor. Space Marines,
it was
advance.
awesome.
My aim shall not falter.
Plus, that was the very first real-time strategy game in my life ever where you could do this. Not that story. It's
Form up, men! There's
yeah,
work
like
to be
that.
done!
So you could turn the camera everywhere, and the details are breathtaking for a game as old as it is. And the resolution is pretty good too. So the textures are pretty
Objective
awesome.
acquired.
Yeah. Oh,
For the
some more
glory of
Imperial
the
Guard
Emperor.
over there.
Agreed.
Let's help them. They are going to help us hold our position.
Regroup!
Strategic point identified.
Notice how I could leave a squad back to finish capturing the strategic point. And some of you may say, you should do that, you should totally do that because it's so much more important, but no, it's strength in numbers, you know, and the more firepower I concentrate on the enemy, the faster I'm done with them. Even though Space Marines are pretty OP
For the glory
throughout
of the
the whole
For terror.
series, I mean the
Confirmed.
original Dawn of War and its expansions,
Strategic point identified.
I have all of them on Steam, so if it's going to be successful, we can do Winter Assault or Dark Crusade or Soulstorm or all of them even, because each and every one of them has a campaign mode.
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
Excellent. Now what?
Follow my lead.
I specifically asked you to take this strategic point.
identified.
I think I swing by to this way as well. I might as well. It's all fine. We have the time. All the other missions are going to be longer than that one. So from now on, every Thursday a new episode of that game or yeah, walkthrough series. That
Position
you can
secure.
say it's a walkthrough,
For the
because
honor of the chapter.
I will probably
I
show you
serve
everything.
mankind.
I know these missions through and through, and my dog
Confirmed.
has to agree with
Agreed.
me. That's why he's
Faith
barking.
and duty. My
Yeah.
aim
Oh
shall
yeah.
not
I
falter.
remember the reason why we have to come this way. It's the Lehman Russ tanks.
Reporting for
terror.
duty, sir.
Objective acquired.
And we got it. You see? Now how about I bring one of these guys over here? I think it's pretty safe to move behind the lines because
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
well, there are Imperial Guard units everywhere, and I've cleared pretty much everything, and this is a one-way map, so generally the story maps are like corridors in this game, and if you cleared out a part, well, at least for the several few missions that are covering
Today the enemy shall know fear.
the orc
Follow my
invasion of
lead.
the story.
Taking heavy fire.
For terror. Follow me into battle.
It's
I shall not fail. For the Emperor.
well, maybe except for this section where here is a double entrance, and if I'm not mistaken, the final orc enchantment is at the end of a loop, or at the top of a loop. Yes, I reckon that's the case. So
Agreed.
servitor guy is over here, and he can see to fix up my new Lehman Russ. I want my tank. Yeah, armor reporting. It's a neat one too. I would say it's a well equipped PDF because it's not really Imperial Guard that we are fighting alongside here, but a planetary defense force. For those of you who know 40k knows what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't may look at me like, what? Say what? You're talking about something again, and that's one of the reasons this is such a great franchise, because the lore is so deep and the background is layered and full of detail, and
Under fire.
there are so many cool things you just cannot
Faith and
wrap
duty.
your head around.
For the
it.
glory of the Emperor.
I don't care about that
Confirmed.
strategic point over there.
Agreed.
I decided I will roll with
Confirmed.
finishing up the mission.
Agreed. For the honor of the chapter. Agreed. I serve mankind.
Taking damage.
And we are...
Space Marines, advance.
You
We
see,
shall know
what
no
the funny
fear.
thing that tanks in this game are
We
not
shall
as
know no
accurate
fear.
unless they are using less weapons, laser practically, if you like, if you don't know this universe. So solid projectile weapons on tanks are wildly inaccurate, but
For the
once they
Emperor.
hit something, that really hurts.
Confirmed. For terror.
And it's got this nice
By my
knockback
command.
effect on the
Attack.
enemies, like check out right away when now it oh, they're down.
Confirmed. Space Marines, advance. I serve
And look at
mankind.
the particle effects, everything looks awesome. It's just wonderful.
Follow me into battle.
I mean, Warcraft 3 is from around this era, and that looked breathtaking, and this one looked infinitely
Confirmed.
more so.
We shall know no fear.
And it's a pretty fun little game. And now that summer sale is on, I'm pretty sure you
Falls the
can
last
get it
of them.
for a
Well done,
very
Blood
good
Ravens.
price.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, we won. We're so good.
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you. We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men. I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord. See that you do, or we shall do it for you.
Yeah, he's
you have
another.
something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel. How did you know? Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak. Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child? Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces.
Yeah,
Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
yeah. So there's that mission success, and we have the librarian arrived. He's, as you can hear, pretty much of a scumbag. I'm not spoiling where his true nature lies. For those of you who don't know what a librarian is, in this universe there are psychers, pretty much like mentors, or how you call them in the Dune universe, and they can do these mind tricks and all that. And librarians are the psyker units of the Space Marines. Yeah, they can kill enemies with their minds. Pretty dreadful, I think. Yeah, but here everything you cannot see because these little models are goofy and all that, and they are made in the image of the tabletop figures. But everything is very grimdark over here, and very serious and all that. So yeah. So this is what it is. That's the first episode of the Retro Corner. Thank you very much for hanging around. See you next time for the next episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about the channel, and make sure they tell their friends. And yeah, bye bye.